Today, when a room gets hot, you press a button. Cold air comes out of a wall, and within minutes, summer feels optional. But for almost all of human history, that button did not exist. No air conditioner, no thermostat, no little remote that makes the room feel like October. So what did humans actually do before AC? The answer is not that they were tougher. The answer is that their entire lives were built around heat. Before air conditioning, people did not treat summer like a problem inside the house. They treated it like a force that shaped the house. Walls were thicker, windows were placed for wind, ceilings were higher, porches were deeper, roofs were designed to throw shade, and in many hot places the best room in the house was not the prettiest room, it was the coolest one. People slept outside, or almost outside. In the early 1900s, many homes had sleeping porches, screened-in rooms where families could sleep in the open air without being eaten alive by bugs. It sounds strange now, but if the inside of your house felt like a brick oven, the porch was not a luxury, it was survival. In cities, people used awnings to block the sun from windows. They opened windows at night. They closed shutters during the day. They moved slower. They planned around the heat. The hottest part of the day was not for pretending to be productive. It was for shade, rest, and waiting. But some cultures went much further. In desert cities, people built cooling into the architecture itself. In Persia, tall windcatchers rose above buildings like silent machines. They caught moving air and pushed it down into the home. Sometimes that air passed over water or underground spaces, making it cooler before it reached the people inside. No electricity, no compressor, just wind, shade, water, and clever design. Courtyards worked the same way. A shaded open space in the middle of the house could pull air through the building. Water, plants, and stone helped make a tiny cooler world inside a much hotter one. Thick mud, brick, and stone walls also mattered. They did not stop heat completely, but they slowed it down. The wall absorbed heat during the day and released it later when the outside air was cooler. The house was not fighting the sun, it was delaying it. That was the old secret. Before AC, humans did not cool a room. They managed time. Morning was for work, midday was for hiding, evening was for living again. Then, in 1902, Willis Carrier designed the first modern air conditioning system. But he was not trying to save people from sweaty bedrooms. He was solving a printing problem. Humidity was messing with paper and ink. The machine that eventually changed modern life began as a way to control moisture in a factory, and slowly, everything changed. Buildings no longer had to breathe, windows no longer had to open, houses no longer had to face the wind. Cities could grow in places that were once brutally uncomfortable. Glass towers could rise in hot climates because machines would handle the heat. Air conditioning did not just cool rooms. It changed architecture. It changed work. It changed where people could live. But here is the strange part. The more we learned to cool the inside, the more we forgot how to live with the outside. A hot day became an enemy. A breeze became optional. Shade became decoration. And the old wisdom disappeared behind a humming box in the wall. This does not mean air conditioning is bad. In extreme heat, it saves lives. But it did change something about us. For thousands of years, humans survived summer by adapting to it. They built for it, moved around it, slept differently because of it, lived by its rhythm. Now we press a button and erase the weather. So the next time cold air pours out of a vent, remember this. Before AC, humans did not just live in the heat. They designed their lives around it. And maybe the real invention was not cold air. It was forgetting that summer used to control everything.